Life doesn't break you when you fall. It breaks you when you believe you can't rise again. Liam had always pretended to be strong, not because he wanted to, but because he felt he had to. At 19, he was the one people relied on, the one who kept calm, the one who smiled even when the world was quietly falling apart behind him. But life has a way of testing the strongest masks. It started with his father's sudden illness. One day his father was laughing at breakfast. The next, he was lying in a hospital bed, pale and breathless. Liam's world tilted in a way he didn't expect. He attended classes, visited the hospital, handled bills, answered relatives' calls, smiled at worried neighbors, until the weight of being the strong one crushed him from the inside. Every night, he sat beside his father's bed, watching the slow rise and fall of his chest, silently wishing he could trade places just for a moment of relief. One rainy night, after the doctors delivered yet another uncertain update, Liam left the hospital feeling hollow. The sky was dark, the air smelled of wet earth and fear. He pulled his hoodie tight and walked toward the small wooden bridge he crossed every day. But tonight felt different. Rain drummed on the railings as he stopped and whispered into the storm, "I'm trying, but I'm tired." He didn't notice the old man standing nearby, under a blue umbrella, a quiet presence in the loud night. "You're carrying too much for someone your age," the man said gently. Liam quickly wiped his eyes. "I'm fine." The man smiled like he had heard that lie many times. "Everyone says I'm fine when they're breaking." Liam looked away. "I don't have the luxury to break." The man stepped beside him, tapping the wooden railing lightly. "Do you know why bridges are built?" Liam shrugged. "To get across." The man nodded. "Exactly. When the river is too deep, too cold, too dangerous to cross alone, the bridge exists to carry you." Liam frowned. "I don't understand." The man continued. "Life gives you burdens, but it also gives you people, moments, even unexpected pauses that act as bridges, but you must choose to step on them. You must choose to keep moving." The rain softened. Liam listened. "When my wife was sick," the man added, "I thought the world had ended. But then I learned something. Pain doesn't come to destroy you. It comes to teach you how to grow beyond what you thought you could survive." Liam felt something shift inside him, an opening, small but real. Before he could respond, the man gently placed the umbrella above Liam's head and said, "You don't have to walk through storms alone." And just like that, the old man walked away, leaving an unexpected warmth behind him. The next morning, Liam returned to the hospital with a quiet strength. Not loud, not fearless, but steady. He held his father's hand and whispered, "I'm here. I'll walk with you through this." Days passed. Some were good, some were painfully slow. But Liam didn't run from the hard days anymore. He faced them step by step, breath by breath. One afternoon, he noticed a little boy crying in the waiting area, clutching a toy car. Liam sat beside him and asked gently, "Hey, what's wrong?" "My dad. He's really sick," the boy whispered. Liam felt the boy's pain hit him like a reflection. He placed a hand on the boy's shoulder. "You know, being scared doesn't mean you're not strong. It just means you care." The boy sniffed. "Will he be okay?" Liam thought for a moment. Life rarely gave clear answers, but he said the truest thing he knew. "You won't face this alone." The boy smiled weakly, and Liam felt the strange comfort of helping someone else carry their storm. Slowly, very slowly, his father began to heal. Treatments worked, breathing improved. Hope returned in small moments, like sunlight peeking through heavy clouds. Months later, Liam walked across the same wooden bridge. The water below was calm, glowing under the evening sun. He remembered the old man's words. "Life gives you rivers to cross, and bridges to help you do it." Liam had crossed his, not without fear, not without tears, but step by step, he had walked through the pain that once felt impossible. He stood on the bridge, letting the wind touch his face. He wasn't the same boy who once whispered his fears into the rain. He had found something deeper strength he never knew he carried. Liam realized something that stayed with him forever. Life doesn't test your strength, it reveals it. And the storms you survive become the bridges that carry you forward. Sometimes, the hardest chapters become the ones that save you.